Hi guys and welcome back again to the Tech YouTube channel. In front of us stands one of the Asus top model of GTX 980, the ROG GTX 980 Matrix Platinum. This card will pretty much be a part of any PC enthusiast wet dream. The huge red box can hide yet another, but obviously far from your usual GTX 980 model which is placed in it. Front of the box is pretty basic, carrying only the name of the model and ROG logo, but we also have a cover which reveals the graphics card in person and some of the main features listed out on it, like direct CU2 cooling, Cooltech fan, Digi+ VRM and 14-phase power regulation, and so on. On the back side of the box you will find pretty much the same thing, with the addition of a picture of this assembled graphics card and some basic specifications. Opening up the box, right above the graphics card you will see two PCI Express power adapters from two 6-pin to one 8-pin, a metal ROG case badge sticker, and hidden beneath the graphics card some user manuals and optical disc with drivers and software. And of course, here's the Asus GTX 980 Matrix Platinum monster. As you can notice, the card is really huge, measuring from head to tail 11.7 inches or just a bit under 30 centimeters. All in all, yet another very cool looking graphics card from the ROG series with the usual black and red color scheme. The height of the card is also on a bigger side due to the custom PCB, which doesn't have a uniform shape but rather protrudes on the top part of the graphics card all the way to the PCI Express power adapters in order to fit that long row of 14-phase Super Alloy Digi+ VRM power design and the matte black big block of aluminum heatsink which supports two 10 and two 8mm heat pipes. Installed 90mm fans also take up a lot of space, and here Asus put one Cooltech fan with a radial blower intake style for maximizing the airflow around the GPU, and beside it another regular fan. To make card more rigid and even cooler, Asus put a big aluminum backplate which covers the whole back PCB surface of the card. As we mentioned, for powering itself, GTX 980 Matrix uses two 8-pin PCI Express power connectors, which will deliver you more than enough power to max its already efficient platform. Right above it you can see a color-coded ROG logo, which represents a load indicator and it can change color depending on it. On that same side, on the other end of the card, you can see two SLI connections for up to quad SLI multiple graphics configurations. On the back of the card, beneath the cooler, you will see a safe mode button for restoring the graphics card BIOS to default frequencies and voltages in case of overclocking failure. Right next to it there's a memory defrost dip switch when doing LN2 overclocking, additional Molex power plug and measure points for voltages. For video outputs we have a reference setup of connectors, 3 display ports, 1 HDMI and 1 DVI-I, capable of running up to 4 monitors at the same time. When you take an overall look of this particular model, you can see that it is pumped up to its max in every possible way, performance and quality wise, and that's partially because Asus is aiming to deliver best possible environment in cases of extreme overclocking like with liquid nitrogen. We connected up the graphics card to see how it performs, noise, temperature and performance wise. As you can assume, this model is factory overclocked well over the reference numbers to a very high 1342 MHz of boost GPU clock, while memory was left at stock 7 GHz effectively. We fiddled around with the MSI Afterburner at overclocking settings, and with that we've managed to bump up the GPU to 1492 MHz and memory to just above 8300 MHz effectively, and that will give you a rough overall performance boost of around 5 to 10%. In regards of the performance, as you can see, there are generally no compromises with the GTX 980, especially with this beefed up model. It will chew up anything in 1080p and even 1440p, while 4K can output some decent frame rates if you dial down the graphics settings to around medium. Although this model doesn't have 0 dB fan mode like Strix model has, and you cannot turn it off manually using MSI Afterburner custom temperature curve, as the lowest available fan speed setting is 32%, but still it's pretty quiet in idle. With temperatures, as you can see here, below 30 degrees Celsius. In load it can reach just above the 60 degrees Celsius mark, which is really impressive, and the noise coming out of it was reasonably quiet for a high-end graphics card like this one. Thank you once again guys for checking out our unboxing and review of the Asus GTX 980 Matrix Platinum graphics card. Feel free to give us a thumbs up if you like this video, leave a comment down below if you have any questions about the product, and of course, if you would like to see more content like this, you can subscribe to our Tech YouTube channel, or you can check out our other videos from before.